Hello everybody, welcome back once again. We're playing Eiyuden Chronicles. Just starting out here outside of Athrobalt. I wanted to start my footage here just in case there's any sort of cutscenes as we enter town. No, I think we're good here. So we've got a one of those kind of split missions coming up where a couple of the characters will have to go off on their own, and kind of like Sane. I think Sane's group kind of works together again, and then Marissa and I think probably like Guru and some of the other those other characters. And so what I wanted to do here was make sure that my characters are actually their weapons were upgraded. At this point, honestly, it probably doesn't really matter that much, but this is more for anybody who hasn't spent a bunch of extra time like I did down in the Heroes. What is that? I always forget the name of that. It's the whatever, where you just do the battles back to back. So anyway, so yeah, I wanted to bring everybody else in here and just kind of get upgraded. It looks like the weapon shop or the blacksmithy here is getting their weapons all the way up to 13 now as well. So definitely want to make sure that everybody is upgraded. But so what I'm going to end up doing here is swapping characters in and out. And just leveling up all of my weapons. So I'm going to do that off screen though, and then I will start the footage again once that's all done. Okay, just picking this back up. I got all the characters that I wanted to, kind of upgrade done. So we're going to continue on here. So just hanging out. Again, this is Athrobalt, and just going right back to the castle area.
So Periel and the others are here?
Then let us be off.
Periel, Sane, you two came to help?
Naturally.
We heard what happened at the Guardian's village. That must have been quite the ordeal.
We're here to fight with you, and thank goodness we made it in time.
I advised His Majesty to remain in Euchris.
You and Eiyuden both try to dissuade me. I admit I may not be able to contribute much, but I still felt I should fight with you. Symbolically, I suppose.
Most gracious Majesty, your presence here will make the next step go more smoothly.
What step is that?
We have called a summit with Norrister and Keenan. Before we face the Empire, there is another battle to win.
Here we suffer again.
Don't you mean, here we go again?
Here we go, suffer again.
I believe we are all assembled.
The last time we gathered like this was to negotiate the Norsfarian purchase with Aldrich. But the world is a very different place now.
And where do things stand with the Dukes?
General Electra, if you would.
Yes, Your Majesty. This information comes on behalf of intelligence supplied by Commander Noah of the Alliance and the valiant Guardian Marissa. There is a strong possibility the Imperial Army will invade Norrister via White Crown Pass in the Eiyuden North Caps.
The Alliance, is it? So, they've given a name to the untrained rabble that pulled Euchris out of the fire.
I'm not certain that's the best way to,
Correct. It is better to say they saved us. We'd not have held the enemy at bay without their help, and neither will you. Duke's Aldrich commands tremendous power. His army is so great that even the combined might of our three nations cannot hold him back. We need the strength of every nation in the League. and Commander Noah and the Alliance have proven themselves capable of bringing people together.
Our castle has welcomed allies from every race, from the Shi'arks to the Tree Folk.
And here I thought it was young Countess Groom hatching all these petty plans.
Bless you, Highness.
Noah, was it? The young lady has little skill when it comes to hiding her ambitions. But what cause have you to fight?
My cause? It's to protect as many people as I can.
Ha! That seems a rather simple-minded way to look at the world.
I've seen too many things in this war, and seen too many people dragged into it against their will. It has to stop. I believe that now more than ever.
A fine answer, spoken with the fire of youth. But the young commander would be wise to remember that passion alone cannot win a war.
Or perhaps such passions are precisely what is needed.
Humans are eager creatures, quicker to profess than they are to practice. I hope there's more to his words than wind.
Perhaps His Highness might first explain the absence of the Kinani army. Will they be arriving before or after the battle?
We had more immediate concerns.
Just before we set out, someone set fire to a number of the outposts we were using to provision our army. It forced us to transport supplies from more remote outposts, which delayed the march.
The work of the Dukes.
Most likely, confound him.
That is distressing. If the Empire reaches us before the Kinani army, any hope of victory will be dashed.
I assure you we are moving as quickly as we can.
And if that is not enough?
Then we'll just have to slow the Empire down.
Bold words. Have you a plan?
If you can provide a map of White Crown Pass, I will see it accomplished.
So, this alliance of yours can handle a mission of such consequence?
We can and will, Highness.
Then by all means, let us see what the mighty young leader can do.
I trust there are no objections, Commander Noah.
I've learned never to doubt you when you're up to something. Let's do it.
I knew we would waste time fencing with one another over who is the bigger leader.
Duke Aldrich understands the League's pressure points. Who knows what else he'll try besides attacking Kinan's provisions?
I don't know squat about this Aldrich person, but he already sounds like an insufferable ass.
Oh, I think you and I are going to get along very nicely.
So what's the plan to slow him down?
I will require a little time to hammer that out. You've only just arrived and must be tired, Commander. Why don't you take your ease at the inn?
We should head to Maxim's and help get the villagers settled in.
Yes, I'm certain more will be arriving in the coming hours and days.
So, don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but are you sure you'll come up with a plan in time, mate?
It's that, or I'll have to start entertaining the idea of losing.
Melridge could have at least dropped a hint about how we're gonna slow the imps down.
That tactician sure knows how to tease.
Alright, let's head over to the inn.
My plan is to sleep. And if you've any sense, that's what you'll do too.
I wonder if Melridge has worked out his plan.
Thank you for giving me time, Commander Noah.
Did you come up with anything?
I believe I have.
Must you all work through the night like this? You really should take better care of yourselves.
The boss can be pretty strict, but working with him is fascinating.
Let's discuss the operation. Miss Iris, if you would.
True to its name, White Crown Pass is covered year-round in heavy weather. But in a bit of good news for us, it's also prone to avalanches.
And are we expecting one of those soon?
No. So we're going to cause one instead.
We can do that?
We've carefully pored over the maps we were provided to study the peak's shape. We have identified 3 locations where, with a sufficient explosion, we could trigger controlled avalanches and impede the Imperial Army's progress.
Do we need all 3?
Yes, that's the only way to get enough volume to bury the pass.
What kind of explosions are we talking here? Magic?
Nope. We'd need way too many people to produce that much firepower. We're gonna use imp tech called runic charges. I've seen them in action before. They pack quite a punch.
Runic charges? If such a thing exists, I'm not privy to it.
Trust me, you don't want to be near one when it goes off.
It's a bad memory for CJ.
They're a type of explosive that was in production at our research facility. Raw lens power is what creates the blast. I wasn't directly involved, but I heard he'd been using them on the down low.
He, as in the Dukes?
That makes sense, actually. Aldrich has been focusing his efforts on channeling the rune lens's power into weapons anyone can wield. Those charges must be one such product.
I understand his reasoning, as the power of a rune lens depends on individual talent. They are difficult to put to military use.
We also wouldn't have the rune tank without the Dukes' funding. But nothing excuses what he's doing at the lab.
Agreed. He's crossed a line.
So that's the kind of man we're up against.
Anyway, the charges are pretty unpredictable and can only be manufactured in small quantities. From what I heard, they're only approved for use during special operations.
Long story short, me, Ivy, and Codell took a crack at making some, based on what Guru and everyone remembered.
It requires a special grade of raw lens, but we were able to make just enough, and I guarantee they pack a punch.
A shame we can't put such a powerful weapon into general use.
We'd be hard-pressed to gather enough raw lens at that grade.
Oh, another thing. We built a regule that will let us trigger a timed explosion by controlling how quickly magical energy is siphoned off the lens.
So the plan is to place those in the 3 locations you mentioned.
Yes, but we must ensure the explosions trigger simultaneously.
We should finish the job quickly, since there's no telling when the enemy will arrive.
Quite so. which is why I will be asking Commander Noah, Lieutenant Sane, and Guardian Marissa to lead the 3 teams that will be placing the charges.
Fine by me.
Me as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
You want out?
Just messing with you. I was about to volunteer.
Pooh pooh pooh! The leader of the Alliance, an Imperial dissenter, and one of the Guardian's finest warriors teaming up on a go-for-broke mission? This will be fantastic publicity.
Lady Periel?
Nothing. Don't mind me.
Right then. Our 3 team leaders should proceed to White Crown Pass at once. The rest of us will be right behind you. Once you reach the pass, be ready to split into your respective teams.
The pass is north of here, in case you get lost.
Let's get going, everyone. The Imperial Army can make the crossing any day now.
No objections here.
We've got this.
Very well. Who else will be accompanying you?
This is weird. It doesn't seem like this should be the actual party that we're using. Party's missing required members. Wait, what? Okay. Oops. Yeah, this isn't... I see. This isn't the actual party that we're... or the parties that we're gonna use. I guess this is just like the initial trudge there.
Is everything in place?
90% of our planned expeditionary forces have assembled. They will be ready to march in a few days.
Who is the holdout? General Goldwyn?
Correct. However, he has been given a formal order on behalf of the throne. He will fall in line, despite his attempts to stall us.
Huh. What does that fool hope to achieve?
Truly.
He poses no threat. Regardless, we have a more important matter to discuss. I recently learned that our plans to cross Snow Peak Pass have been leaked to the enemy.
That matters not. While we are ready to move out, the Kanani army is still scrambling to amass provisions.
You are forgetting another concern.
An ambush?
Impossible. Our scouts have already determined there are no hiding places along the way for a force of any size.
All true. And yet, the League of Nations has someone very clever advising them. Wars are not decided by numbers, but by character. By the resolute, the wise, and the faithful. Many people claim, falsely I might add, to possess such character. But it's the few who truly have it that will give you trouble, even when you have them outnumbered.
Wise words, Your Grace. But I swear my faith and loyalty to you are beyond question.
White Crown Pass is north of here. Let's be off.
Ooh, so this mission comes down to the 3 of us. I just hope we can all play nice.
What do you mean?
Don't you two have some kind of rivalry going on?
Actually, the one time Sane and I went head-to-head, he gave me all I could handle. I mean, I still beat him, but it was a close thing.
And if I said I was holding back?
Wait, what?
Kidding. You won fair and true.
Well, at least the 2 of you seem to get along well.
Pooby poo.
So I've never lost the Sane duel, but I am curious. Well, I've technically lost, but in terms of the storyline, I've never lost. I'm curious actually what that line or how that conversation plays out. I don't think it matters one bit really, but anyways, let's head out. You know, I'm very confident in my my character's levels that I don't think I'm even really gonna prepare that well for this. But you know, if you feel like you need to, definitely do that.
Everything is prepared on our side, Commander Noah.
That was quite a climb. Sorry we couldn't get here faster. Whew.
It's fine. We haven't been waiting long. So from here, we split into 3 teams like we discussed.
Correct. If there are no objections, Commander, I would like to commence the operation right away.
Better do it before the Imperial Army gets here.
They'll never know what hit them.
Cool baby.
We cannot fail. This is the only way we will buy enough time for the Kinani army to reach Norista.
Okay, so let me take you through where the runic charges need to go. Let's start with Sane's team. You'll be placing a charge on the western ridge. I marked the exact location on this map.
We will accompany you, Lieutenant.
I mean, you can't have an adventure without Team Galdia, right?
Hey, up! We'll do this together, right?
Thank you all.
Who else will you be taking?
Okay, so these 4 are going to be with us. Let's see, who else do I want to take? Let's bring Euphorius for the front, and then I just need one more backliner. Let's use Lamb wherever she is at. Yeah, here she is.
These still crack like whips and land like hammers.
Oh, okay. Wow. Let's go with Air for the last for the support, just so I can run around faster.
Seems like we're the first ones out.
Be careful.
Yeah, don't slip. That first step's a doozy.
Okay. Let's see. I think, yeah, that's probably fine. Just, there's an item over here. Anti-blind scarf. Probably never equip that, ever. Also, okay, so there's some Bagoma here. I think one drops from the Snow Boxer, which I don't think we've run into one of those. But anyways, yeah, Snow Boxer and the Assault Tiger. Also, kind of the Jotun or the yeah, I think that's a Jotun. Drops a rune of Reckless Slash, which is a very pretty good drop. So I've got one of those already. Well, I guess now technically that's the second one I've got, but yeah, that rune is really good. Let's see here.
I almost feel bad about this.
Snow Boxer.
What?
Yeah, these are the guys with the Bagoma.
It's over.
Nothing to worry about.
I'll be honest, I'm not that concerned though about the Bagoma, only because we'll be able to come back here anyway. Although I think I'll still, actually I'll probably still take Cork. Maybe for like my stronger team. Which I think the Noah team, that one I'm probably gonna stack it a bit.
Enemy down. Conflict resolved without incident.
Peridot Brooch. Don't remember what that does. Peridot Brooch. 15 speed. Okay. Guess I could equip some of this stuff here. Well, beetle headgear. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just hang on to that.
According to Miss Iris's instructions, this should be the first location.
Okay, but there's no way forward.
So be it. We'll just wait here a spell.
I imagine that Marissa girl is probably hitting the trail right about now, huh?
She should be, yes.
So she's a guardian, eh? I bet nothing scares that one. Girls like her are keepers, I tell you that. Say, Sane, you wouldn't mind if I took a crack at a little international diplomacy, would you?
International diplomacy?
Yeah, you know, maybe just...
Second Lieutenant.
What? I didn't even get specific.
It's our turn to leave, right?
Yes, we've finished verifying the detonation site. You are clear to proceed.
This will be a good chance to put in some practice before we hit the real battlefield.
You're coming?
Of course I am. You think I came all this way just to let you have all the kicks? Besides, you lucked out. Any mission with me on the roster is guaranteed easy breezy.
May I join you as well, Marissa?
Of course, Nell. You're always welcome.
Thank you. This pleases me.
Wave, on the other hand, I'll just have to put up with.
Hey, not nice. When you were little, you used to follow me around everywhere. Called me Wei Wei, remember?
When are you gonna let that go already?
Who else will be accompanying you?
Alwi and Lilowin seemed keen to come along.
Yeah, they may be keen to come along, but that doesn't mean I'm taking them. Alright, so Wave is a frontliner. He's short range. I'll put Marissa and Nil in the back. Let's throw Guru and CJ in here. And then Aisha, or Isha, sorry. And then, actually, let's do Cork with these guys.
It's Bagoma power you need.
That's right. You always need Bagoma power.
All right, let's head out.
Wave? You're not the captain here. I am.
Oh.
Right. Sorry. Yes, ma'am. You're just so darn adorable when you take charge.
Seriously?
You're going to be great, Marissa.
All right. Marissa, I'm sending your team to the Eastern Ridge. Does the map make sense to you?
Map and terrain scan complete. I have set a waypoint for the detonation site.
Perfect. Let's get moving.
Okay. Let's take a look here at Wave. The rest of the characters are pretty... well, we've already done a lot with them. Rising combo, complete heroes. Yeah. Here he is. All right, so you got the Guardian combo or Guardians combo with Marissa. So deal all enemies moderate crushing damage. The Cleave combo, which of course I don't have all of, and then the Big Bro combo. Heavy slash damage to one enemy and boost 3 allies' attack speed for 3 turns. That's pretty cool. Not that I'll probably ever use that, but... Alright, so he's got the Rune of Quick Slash. That's actually a really crummy rune slot, honestly. It's a shame that that's not a 3 or a 4 tier skill, but it is what it is. A 2-tier enhancement... Rune of Magic Barrage. This is a specific rune for him. This thing is really good. Convert magical power to thrusting attack and attack 1 row for moderate damage. That's actually really good. And I may actually try like, you know, tricking him out a little bit. And then he's got 2 tier 4 all runes. That's really crazy. Only problem with him is that the fact that he is a short range character and he's got kind of like a really good magical type skill means that if you want to put a rune of you know, Mage's Pinnacle, that would have to be in the back row, which means then he couldn't use his normal attack, which may end up actually working out, but not ideal. So anyways, let's get started here. Of course, Marissa's going to be really slow because we don't have any sort of movement speed increasing items. Oh, here's the... Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm dumb. Yeah, we gotta go over here.
Threat level low.
I call on you, Rune. I believe this does it.
I had way too much fun with that. It's my duty to keep getting stronger.
Okay, let's head off to the west first.
Hey, Marissa! Girl, what are the odds of running into you here?
Lean? I should be asking you the same thing.
Poopy! I am so glad you're all right, Lean.
Hey, the runes always smile on this lucky girl.
Yes, I am well aware.
So, what you doing here?
What are we doing here?
Pooh! Poopy poo!
We're in the middle of trying to slow the Imperial Army's advance.
Interesting. Very interesting. I thought trouble might be brewing, and by gum, my intuition was spot on. Guess I'll just have to help out.
Okay, Lean is pretty nuts. I don't know if I really want to toss her in the active party, though. So, I mean, she really is crazy. She's one of the, if not the most flexible character in the entire game. Lunar veil, lunar feathered robe, and a mirror shield. I don't know if I would be able to actually take any of her gear off. She's got that rune of full force clacker. That thing is nuts. I believe, if I remember correctly, it attacks everything. And then she's got a rune of sleep resistance, blunt resistance, a rune of HP, and a rune of SP. Yeah, I think I might just actually, I'll toss her in. Yeah, let's give Nil the boot.
Well, of course you need me. Let's get this show on the road.
It feels nice to travel with you again, Lean.
She ran the wrong way, though. Alright, let's take a look at this. Status. And unfortunately, she doesn't officially join yet, right? So we can't really do much with her. She's long range. She actually gets a shield, too, which is kind of crazy. She's got the True Friends combo. Deal 1 enemy heavy, possibly critical crushing damage for 2 SP. And then she's got the combo with her brother, Noah. Deal moderate slash damage to all enemies and possibly snag a treasure. And that cost is 1 SP. So, kind of cool with the combo. Oops, I hit the wrong button there. Yeah, Full Force Clacker deals major to heavy damage to all, and for 3 SP. It really is just crazy. It's probably the best, you know, multi-target attack in the game, and I want to say that it's fast as well, right? Because some multi-target attacks are a little on the slow side, but hers is crazy. And here she even has 2 more runes that she'll unlock, and all those being all runes. 1 at 57 and 1 at 66. Here's a tier 4 all, which you know is a right now is a rune of SP, so she's going to increase her SP by 1 at the beginning, which makes it easier to use her full force clacker, right? I think more times than not you'll just be able to use it right away on the first turn. She's got a rune of HP, rune of MP, which I don't really care about the MP one. The HP is actually kind of nice though, because her HP stat is really bad. And then here's another all rune. Yeah, like actually literally all of her runes are tier 4s, and they're alls, that's just crazy. So yeah, she'll be really good once we actually get her. Unfortunately though, that's not quite yet. So kind of a little teaser though for the time being. The runes smile on me. I'm the luckiest girl alive.
Please, you're no match for me.
Hey now.
I call on you, Rune.
It's kind of weird that some of these enemies are faster than Isha.
If only it were always this easy.
There's the Snowboxer Bagoma. New rune for Marissa is unlocked. I think that's the Pooby attack. Which, I don't know. It's probably okay. I mean, that's okay. It attacks everything, right? It's kind of good.
Not to be cliche, but are we there yet?
Scanning terrain and comparing against map data. No, we are only halfway.
What's the matter, Marissa? You fizzling out already? You were always a ball of energy in the Greatwood. Guess the mountains aren't quite your playground?
I'm not fizzling. Guardians don't fizzle. But, yes, I suppose I do prefer the forest. You just feel the life all around you there, you know?
Waxing poetic so she doesn't have to keep climbing. Clever.
I am not.
Pooby!
Come on, let's keep at it.
Yes. According to Miss Iris's projections, we're supposed to be the first group to reach our position.
Okay. Where are we at here? Did I go the wrong? Yeah, I went the wrong way earlier. I think. It's down here. Anything? Oh. Opal Bangle. Oh, I'm confused. Did they give us like a shortcut or something? They must have, because we're not actually supposed to be this far. Interesting. Well, I have to do a little bit of backtracking, I guess.
Coup de grace.
Piece of cake.
It's my duty to keep getting stronger.
Let me just see something here. 40 luck on the opal bangle. Don't think I'm gonna be equipping that though. Yeah, so we actually need to go. Oh, I see what happened. The cutscene happened and I got a little confused, but we're supposed to go this way first. Because there's a chest here. With an elemental crystal. I have no idea what this is. Slightly increases resistance to magical attributes. Okay, that's really lame. 35 pelts. My. I think there might have been a collection point earlier too that I passed by.
Not sure you even need me for this one.
But, you know, I don't think it really matters. I meant to equip Marissa with a Mage's Pinnacle, but I forgot about it because she actually does. Or I've got an extra one, I think, on me right now. It's kind of crazy how easy those are to get, and they're so good. All right. Anyways, so we've got all the treasures.
You know, Marissa, adventuring like this reminds me of when I first met you and Nil.
You mean the Rune Barrows? Where we found her?
My contiguous memory begins the moment I met you two. It is a very special moment. I made certain to create several backups.
I remember how surprised I was when you all came back to the village. I'd never met such unusual people.
Hey, I'm not unusual. I mean, outside of being exceptionally lucky and blessed.
I disagree with your suggestion that Lean and I belong in the same category.
We should be nearing the location the Luscious Professor told us about.
Oh, we're at Luscious now?
Referencing terrain. Initiating sonic scan. This is the place, with certainty.
Great! Now let's go set that runic charge thingy. I've got places to go, people to see. Busy girl over here.
You're wandering off on another adventure? Noah's already worried about you, you know.
Ah, it'll be fine. I trust him, he trusts me. No big deal.
I'm placing the charge. The runic charge is armed and in position.
Beautiful! Another mission in the bag. What would you say contributed this time? 70%? More?
I hope Noah and Sane are having similar luck.
Colby.
Alrighty, team. It's our turn to hit the road. Take it away, Noah.
You know, when we first set off to explore the Barrows with the kid, I never thought it would spiral into a mess like this.
The world works in mysterious ways.
You can say that again. Still, such things are what makes life interesting.
Come on, kiddo. We ain't gonna let Sane and Marissa outdo us, right? Get those legs moving.
Since when is it a competition?
Who else do you wish to join you?
Okay, let's get this set up. Noah in the back. Let's put the Reina in here. Oh, I guess. Or should I take? No, let's take Hugo. Where is Hugo? There he is.
You caught me when I was warmed up.
And then. Did I use Momo yet? No, I didn't.
Point me at your foes. I will daw them into little puddles.
Oh my god. She's so ridiculous. Or he's so ridiculous. Code L, maybe? Cruising Cavalry is called into charge, damaging all enemies. You know what? I've never used either of these two. I'm gonna do that.
charge. Your assigned location is...
The Northern Ridge, right? Yeah, I've already got it implanted in the old noggin. This mission is in good hands.
And you remember the rest of the briefing? All of it?
Yep, absolutely no problem. Like I said, good hands. Great hands, in fact. Excellent hands.
Well, we know Leon is functioning correctly.
I am nothing if not consistent. Consistently adorable, consistently dashing, consistently Leon.
Which is what we're afraid of.
Well, Captain, you ready to lead the watch one more time?
Yep. Let's get moving.
All right, well, we'll have to get moving in the next video because I'm out of time. So as always, hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.